Hey guys, well I'm in Studio One and I've finally got this video recording working. I thought I'd just create a bit of a sound design video for a chill pad, ambient pad, something I've struggled with for a long time, but quite like the effect this is finished up with. Again, I've used Serum. It's designed for a background pad really, so I'll play it through. It's just one held chord, which you can see here, and once I've played it through, obviously I'll put some backing on it as well just to give it context and a quick bass line. I'll explain the sound design behind it, and again, if anybody likes the sound and they want the preset, just give me a shout and I'll make it available for you. So the chord itself, it started off as a D minor, and I've just added a fourth there, just to thicken the sound up a bit, give it a bit of tension. So before I get into the sound design, this is what it sounds like on its own. So I've used Serum for this. So to go through, there's two oscillators. The first one, using the wavetables, I decided I used the valve one and I went straight down to the wah-wah one. Originally I started off at one voice, which sounds like this. Nice enough, but it sounds a bit empty, so I increased this to 4. And I just detuned it. Obviously it starts off there, so I detuned it by about 10 to 15. Running through the filter, so that's the first oscillator. The second oscillator is just it's kind of a smoothish saw wave, I guess. Again, started off at one voice, increased it to 2. Helps the pad sound, detune that by 10. Helps the width. So together, so that's that. I've got no sub. Both of these oscillators then run into the filter. Turn your sound down because I'm going to take the filter off. So that's the original sound, that's how it sounds. And then I just reduced it down to, well, right about there. No envelope 2 or 3. The amp envelope, envelope 1, obviously started off looking like this, so I've not done anything other than I've increased the release from 15 milliseconds up to 667. Somewhere around there. LFO, I've changed the LFO, I've just dragged it out. Obviously it starts in that position, so I've just dragged it across a bit, moved it there, softened it off a bit, and again I used the triplet grid set to a quarter, just to give it that sort of a feel. Everything else is left alone, I've not touched it. I've not really touched anything here. Don't think I've put any sounds on it. Oh well, EQ'd, just drop some EQ out, nothing else. And that is the sound pretty much. So obviously, as I said, designed for a background pad, to give you context. Again, if you want this preset, just give me a shout and I'll make it available to you. So, in context, before we get on, actually, I should really go through the inserts. So, there's 2 different types of reverbs I've used. The first one I've used, which I went for, is Supermassive. obviously it adds the reverb there. This is a free preset, you can get it off Valhalla's website, and I've just used, go to one of the presets, Splash Verb 1999. So it adds to it massively. Or if you've got shimmer, I sometimes use shimmer. Those are the sort of values I've gone for. I think for this instance, Supermassive tends to be the best one. I've dropped some EQ on it, just to narrow the sound a bit. I've then added a bit of mid-side, so I've cut the mids off, low frequencies, added a bit of side EQ around these frequencies, added a side chain, and then I've just widened it with the Ozone's Imager free plugin. So that's the sound. This is the bass behind it. I'll just give it a bit of context with the drums. Just a very simple set of loops, just to give it some context. Kick, just EQ'd off. Top loop. Just a little bit of vintage verb, only 3%, very light. Once you rolled off the bottom end for the EQ, let's give it a little peak. And then drop some side chain on over for the kick drum. And then the hat loop on top of that. Vintage verb again, 5%, very short delay, very short reverb should I say. EQ, again rolled off the bottom end, give it a peak. Bit of mid-side going on as well. Rolled off all the mids, and then just put some side processing on it, just on there. And then again, just a very simple side chain. And that's it. So I'll probably go through a video where I show the bass line another time. This is just to give you some context here. So let me know what you think, specifically of this. And as I said, if you want the preset, let me know. Okay guys, see ya.